ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। श्रीशङ्कराचार्यनवावतारं विश्वेश्वरं विश्वगुरुं प्रणम्य वेदान्तशास्त्रश्रवणालसानां बोधाय कुर्वे कमपि प्रबन्धम्। न भूमेर्न तोयं न तेजो न वायुर्न खन्नेन्द्रियं वा न तेषां समूहः। अनैकान्तिकत्वात् सुषुप्त्येकसिद्धस्तदेको वसिष्ठः शिवः केवलोऽहम्। The current discussion is on whether Atma can have Pratibimba. In other words, this entire concept of consciousness having Pratibimba, reflection in Antakarana, forming Pramata, this itself is questioned. And there was discussion on this Nirupa Niravayava Atma, how it can form reflection. So, for that Drishtanta was given by Siddhanti that a Japa Kusuma, which is having a form, but its Rupa, Japa Kusuma Rupa is Nirupa and it is Niravayava and it is seen as Pratibimbita in Sphatika. And Shabda, sound also gets echoed, reverberated, and that does not have a form, does not have avayava. So, and they have all the components of Pratibimba. So, Pratibimba Drishtanta, the niyama was Anya Sambandhena Anyatra Upalabhyamanam is Pratibimba. So, that was there, therefore Pratibimba is possible. Then it was said only that which is Indriya Grahya, that alone should be there in as Pratibimba. So Anindriya Grahya Vastu Atma, how can it have Pratibimba? So Siddhanti said there is Vyabhichara, Anindriya Grahya, Sakshi Pratyaksha, Akasha also can have Pratibimba. In Jala, Pratibimba is seen. So now on that this discussion is going on, and we said that even if the water is not very deep, shallow, but in that once the Akasha reflection takes place, you think that the water is very deep. So Purva Pakshi is saying that Akasha is Chakshusha Pratyaksha. Siddhanti is saying Akasha is Sakshi Pratyaksha, Sakshi Bhashya, Sakshi Pratyaksha. So this much you remember. Now, and Vedantins is saying that in Akasha, fourth line from the bottom you see, Akashe Chakshushva Pratyastu Brahmayava. Chakshushatva in Akasha is Brahma. Means you think you are seeing Akasha from with the help of your eyes, but it is not real. Then Purva Pakshi is asking, Kimartham tarhi bimbasya प्रतिबिंबस्य च आकाशस्य प्रत्यक्षे चक्षुरपेक्षते. Then for Bimba and Pratibimba to see the Akasha, why do you need eyes? If you say Akasha is Chakshusha Pratyaksha is only an illusion. Okay, you close your eyes. Can you see Akasha? If it is only Sakshi Pratyaksha, then without eyes you should be able to see it. So he is going to establish through Anvaya Vyatireka that when eyes are there, otherwise also, it's going to come later, Anvaya Vyatireka, that only when eyes are there you can see Akasha. So why do we need eyes if the Akasha is seen through eyes? This idea is only a Brahma. Iti chet uchyate. Now Siddhanti is answering. See, this is beautiful explanation. And I will tell you, many people who study Vedanta will not have all these concepts clear. Okay. So, if this becomes clear, it is great. Means never ever we will doubt that Atma Pratibimba can take place. The whole idea of this discussion is Samshaya Nivritti. Samshaya Rahita Jnanam should take place. Akasha Pradeshe Yaha Prithivyadinam Abhavaha. What is the cognition of Akasha? Where what we say is Akasha, actually what is there? Prithivyadinam Abhavaha. Means the other four Mahabhutas are not there. Prithivyadinam Abhavaha Tadrisha Abhava Grahanartham hi Chakshur Vyapriyate. So the role of eyes is not to grasp Akasha. Akasha is fifth element. We are not telling that Akasha is Abhav Rupam. Remember, Akasha is fifth element. Four elements are there. The purpose of eyes is to see the four elements and their absence. So when eyes report the absence of Prithvi, Jala, Teja and Vayu in a particular place, Prithivyadinam abhavas tadrisha abhava grahanartham hi chakshur vyapriyate. So there where I don't see any other element, then I conclude, there must be Akasha. Like how in a hall, let us say, some pravachan is going on and hall is full, lot of people are sitting there. Okay. So some person walks in and now he has to look for space somewhere. So what will he call empty space? Where nobody is sitting, that he will call empty. There is space here. There is space here means there is nobody here. That is what he means. Correct? So, Tadrisha Abhav Grahanartham hi Chakshur Vyapriyate. So, the role of eyes is not to see Akasha. Role of eyes is to see the absence of other four elements. Prithivyadi Abhava Akashascha iti Anayor Dvayoho Prithivyadi Abhava and Akasha iti Anayoho Dvayoho Samaniya Tattvam. This is a beautiful word. Samaniya Tattvam. Samaniya Tattvam means wherever there is Prithivyadi Abhava, there is Akasha. Means elsewhere also Akasha is there. But my attention will go on the other four elements because I see their presence. But where I don't see other four, I am nishchita that there is Akasha. So Prithivyadi Abhavaha and Akashascha iti anayoho dvayoho, of these two, Samaniya Tattvam. Tatra Samaniya Tattvam, so you understood what is Samaniya Tattvam. Means they are always niyamena same. Means Prithivyadi Abhava equals Akasha and Akasha equals Prithivyadi Abhava. This is Samaniya Tattva. So there is, this niyama is true. uncontradicted. यत्र यत्र पृथिव्यादीनाम अभावः तत्र तत्र आकाश, and यत्र यत्र आकाश तत्र तत्र पृथिव्यादीनाम अभाव. So पृथिव्यादि अभाव ग्रहणेन आकाश ग्रहणम. That is what is said here. तत्र पृथिव्यादि अभाव ग्रहण पूर्वकम एव आकाश ग्रहणम. तथैव अनुभवात्, and अनुभव is same. Now this समनीय तत्व, because of this समनीय तत्वादेव च भ्रमेण बौद्धाः आकाशम अतिरिक्तम न अंगीकुर्वन्ति. Seeing this समनीय तत्व, Bauddha, they do not accept Akasha as another bhava rupa padartha. Vedantin says Akasha is bhava rupa. Why? Why do we say Akasha is bhava rupa? Because there is Shruti pramana. Tasmad va etasmad atmanah Akasha sambhutah. So it is very clear, Akasha sambhutah. Akasha utpatti is said by Upanishad. So we are going to follow Shruti and we say there are 5 elements. They did not accept it. Why? Because of this Samaniya Tattva rule. Charvak did not accept it because of different reason. What did he say? He said it is not Indriya Pratyaksha, therefore it is not there. What is in they, because they believed only in one pramana. So Samaniya Tattva devacha Brahmena Bauddhaha Akasham Atiriktam Na Angikurvanti. Atiriktam means other than the Prithivyadi Chatur Mahabhuta. Mahabhuta Chatushtaya. तथा च तत्र तादृश आकाश प्रदेशगतः पृथिव्यादि अभाव एव चाक्षुषो न तु तादृश अभावस्य अधिकरणं भावरूपम् आकाशमपि चाक्षुषम् इत्याकाशस्य साक्षिमात्र प्रत्यक्षत्वं सिद्धम्. तथा च तत्र तादृश आकाश प्रदेशगतः पृथिव्यादि अभाव. So in Akasha Pradesha, where Prithivyadi Abhava is there, eva Chakshusha. So Prithivyadi Abhava is Chakshusha. Natu Tadrisha Abhavasya Adhikaranam Bhavarupam Akasham Api Chakshusham. This sentence, if you want, Prithivyadi Abhava eva Chakshusha. There, if you want, you put comma. So where there is Akasha, that Akasha Pradeshagataha, Tadrisha Akasha Pradeshagataha, Prithivyadi Abhava, the absence of Prithvi, etc., means where the other 4 elements are not there. Abhava eva Chakshushaha, that absence of other things is recognized through eyes. So that is Chakshusha Pratyaksha. न तो तादृश अभावस्य अधिकरणं भावरूपम आकाशम अपि चाक्षुषम. So आकाश is भावरूपम. Very clearly that adjective is given. भावरूपम आकाशम न चाक्षुषम. न चाक्षुषम. And what is that आकाशम? तादृश अभावस्य अधिकरणम. तादृश अभाव means पृथिव्यादि अभाव. Prithivyadi Abhavas Adhikarana, Adhikarana means locus, is the Bhavarupa Akasha. In Bhavarupa Akasha, there where there is Prithivyadi Abhava, that is Chakshusha. That is not Chakshusha. That is not Chakshusha. That Akasha is not Chakshusha. The Abhava of 4 elements is Chakshusha. Iti Akashasya Sakshi Matra Pratyaksha Vishayatvam Siddham. So what is proved through this? Akasha is Sakshi Matra Pratyakshatvam. Then why the eyes are needed? Eyes are needed to recognize the absence of the other 4 elements in the place where there is Bhavarupa Akasha. Clear? And more of this is not over yet. It is only clear but not over, because so a lot of more discussion is there only on this Akasha. Kincha प्रतिबिंब आकाश ग्रहण समये प्रतिबिंब उपाधिभूतस्य जलादेः अधिष्ठानस्य ग्रहणार्थं चक्षुरपेक्षते. मोरोवर, किंच मीन्स मोरोवर, प्रतिबिंब आकाश ग्रहण समये, when प्रतिबिंब आकाश ग्रहणम takes place, so at that time, means reflection of akasha in water etc., प्रतिबिंब उपाधिभूतस्य जलादेः अधिष्ठानस्य ग्रहणार्थम, the upadhi of that pratibimba is jala. For that jala grahanartham you need chakshu. So this rule is there in whatever that is sakshi pratyaksha. Means we have to verify this rule, but from whatever 2-3 different things that we know, whatever is sakshi pratyaksha, there the eyes are required for adhisthana grahana. Just like in Rajju, if I have Sarpa Brahma, in Rajju, when I have Sarpa Brahma, Sarpa is Sakshi Pratyaksha. That Rajju Adhisthana Grahanam is through eyes. So eyes are required to capture the Adhisthana Ansha. Sarpa there is Sakshi Pratyaksha. Similarly, in shell, when I see silver, so in Shukti, when Rajata is seen, Rajata, we earlier saw that Rajata is Sakshi Pratyaksha. And that Shuktika is, so Idam Amsha of Shuktika for its Grahanam, which is the Adhishthanam of Rajatam, that Adhisthana Grahanartham Chakshupekshate. Similarly here also, when Akasha Pratibimba takes place, the Adhisthana is Jaladi, where Pratibimba is taking place. That Adhisthana Grahanartham Chakshu, and Akasha is Sakshi Pratyaksham. So Akasha is Sakshi Pratyaksham, Akasha Pratibimba also will be Sakshi Pratyaksham. Because earlier we said that if Bimba is known through a particular Samagri, then Pratibimba also will be known through same Samagri. Like if Shabda is Grahanam is done through Shrotrendriya, Shabda Pratibimba also will be known through Shrotrendriya only. Samaniya Tattvam is not saying Prithvivyadi Abhava is Akasha. Samaniya Tattvam is saying where there is Prithvivyadi Abhava, there Bhava Rupa Akasha is there. So Prithvivyadi Abhava is not Akasha. There where Prithvivyadi Abhava is there Bhava Rupa Akasha is there. This is the Samaniya Tattvam. According to Vedanta, this is Samani. Bhava Rupa Akasha means Akasham Asti. Akasha, there is a thing, positive thing called Akasha. Like for example, I will ask you, is darkness absence of light, or is darkness a positive entity different from light and eliminated by light? What is Andhakara? Andhakara is a Bhava Rupa Vastu or Abhava Rupa Vastu? According to which darshan? Vedanta? No. Andhakara is a Bhava Rupa. According to Vedanta, Andhakara is not Abhava Rupa. Okay, Ajnanam. Ajnanam is Bhava Rupa or Abhava Rupa? How do you say Bhava Rupa? If it is absence of something, then it is Abhava Rupa. No, Aham Ajnaha, it is not a Bhava. Aham Ajnaha means I have knowledge of ignorance. That doesn't prove it Bhava Rupa. It is Bhava Rupa, but you have to prove how. Ajnanam is Bhava Rupa or Abhava Rupa. See, I don't know how much. So, when you say Ajnanam, right? Na Jnanam iti Ajnanam. This is na tatpurusha samasa. Na jnanam iti ajnanam. Okay. Na jnanam iti ajnanam, if you do, means you are saying absence of knowledge is ignorance. Absence of knowledge is ignorance means you are saying ignorance, ajnanam, is abhava rupa. This is not Vedanta. This is Nyaya Darshan. We do khandanam of this. Okay? So instead of saying, so na, the negative artha is, there are 6 meanings of na. Tat sadrishyam tadha abhavascha. So similarity. Then abhava. You know these 6 meanings of the naya artha. Tat sadrishyam tad abhavascha. Then I don't have all meanings here. Let me see. So sadrishyam, when it is there, right? Like they say, if Brahmana is not there, bring a Brahmana. Abrahmanam anaya. Means what? Abrahmanam anaya means what will you do? Will you bring abhava of Brahmana? No, right? So then what will you do? Other than Brahmana means? So if there is somebody Kshatriya, you can bring Kshatriya. Now that Kshatriya is called a Brahmana. Means it is not absence of Brahmana. It is somebody who has those qualities like Brahmana, he will do in the absence of Brahmana. Okay, this is one meaning, tat sadrishya. Then second one is abhavaha. Abhava is absence. So like ajnanam, we say is not there. So in like how Nyaya people, they call abhava, and they say something which is not there. Like there is no papam. So apapam means there is absence of papa. Tad anyatvam and tad alpata. So tad anyatvam means other than that. Whatever is there other than that, if you have to bring, then that will do. That is called, that is one artha of na samasa. And in that, what is the example? Anashva. So that which is not an horse, anashva. And alpata, drashtanta, is anudara kanya. They will always give this example. There where is no stomach. Means no stomach, so nobody, no human being will have no stomach. But that stomach is so tiny, little, so then they are called anudara. So that is also another meaning of na, means negative. Tat sadrishyam abhavasya tadalpatvam tadanyatvam tadalpata, then aprasatyam virodasya. So what is the drashtanta for aprasatyam? Apashu. That which is not having pashutva. So that which doesn't belong to pashutva jati, that is also called negation. And virodha. Sixth one is virodha. So like adharma is virodhi of dharma. So we say ajnanam is jnana virodhi. Ajnanam is jnana virodhi means jnana nivartya. That which will be eliminated by jnanam is called ajnanam. So that which is absence of jnanam is not ajnanam. That which will be eliminated by jnanam is called ajnanam. So Ajnanam is Bhavarupam, not Abhavarupam. If you say Ajnanam is Abhavarupa, then I think I explained this earlier in this text. Avidya, if you say is only Jnana Nivartya, then Aham Agneha, I am ignorant. Through knowledge, I will remove ignorance. But Jagat will remain. So then, that will become like Sankhya Yoga Darshan also. So my understanding is that when I gain knowledge, not only ignorance will go, Jagat also will go. Then only Advaita will be there. Correct? So, Ajnanam is Bhavarupam. Andhakara is also Bhavarupam. Darkness is also Bhavarupa. Means darkness is a thing, it is an entity. We are not saying it is absolute reality, like Brahman. But it is Vyavaharik Satyam. It is not Abhavarupa. So, darkness is... Okay. How do we prove darkness is a Bhavarupa? Does darkness have color or not? What is the color of darkness? Black color. So, color is a guna. Guna will stay only in Dravya. Okay? And guna will stay only in Bhavarupa Dravya, not Abhavarupa. So, if that dark color has to stay, it has to stay in Bhavarupa Andhakara. And you need eyes to recognize that. A blind person will know where there is darkness or where there is light. Blind person will not know. So you need a person to see. In the same way, Akasha is also Bhavarupa. Now you tell, what was your point? Understood? Huh? Akasha is a Bhavarupa Vastu. And that's why I gave Shruti Pramana immediately. That in Taittiriya Upanishad, when it is said, Akasha Sambhutaha, Akasha Utpatti is said. Abhavarupa Vastu cannot have Utpatti. Abhavarupa will be Vandhyaputra or Shashashringa. There is no Utpatti of that. Tadaha Akasha Pratibimbasya Moolam. First line on 23. Akasha Pratibimbasya Sakshi Bhasyatvepi Salokasya Sabhrasya Cha Pratibimbitatvat Tad Grahanartham Adhisthana Grahanartham Cha Chakshushopekshanat. Chakshushopekshanat. Chakshushopekshanat is Chakshushaha Apekshanat. Avagraha you can put after sho and before pe. Chakshusho Apekshanat. Otherwise, you will read Chakshusha Upekshanat. So it is Chakshusho Apekshanat. Chakshushaha. Of the Chakshu, Apeksha is there. For what? Even though Akasha Pratibimba is Sakshi Bhasya, Akasha Pratibimbasya Sakshi Bhasyatve api Salokasya Sabhrasya cha, that which is Sa Aloka. Sa Aloka means Saloka is Aloka Sahita. Aloka means brightness. Akasha can be seen only when there is light. This point I had explained, at least during the course also I had brought this up. You cannot see Akasha in darkness. Like you see, on earth, we can see Akasha because there is light. When you go outside of this earth, everything is dark. So you will not know that there is space. Only when there is light, some light is required for a space to be known. If it is pitch dark, you cannot know that there is Akash also. So for Akash to get recognized, you need light. So Akasha Pratibimbasya Sakshi Bhasyatve api Salokasya Sabhrasya cha. Abhra means with clouds and stars, etc. Salokasya Sabhrasya cha Akashasya Pratibimbasya Pratibimbitatvat tad grahanartham. So tad grahanartham adhisthana grahanartham cha chakshusho apekshanat. Eyes are required to grasp two things. What? Saloka sabhra pratibimba grahanam and adhisthana grahanam. So Akasha, which is along with bright light and with stars, etc., for its reflection, I need eyes. And for its adhisthana grahanam, I need eyes. So only Akasha Pratibimba, for that I don't need eyes. But Akasha Pratibimba is seen only when there is light. For that light, I need eyes. Because any prakasha is seen only through eyes. Okay? Now you see in Tika, this point is again elaborated. Nanu Neelam Nabha iti pratiti chakshushmata eva bhavati na andhasya. Sky is blue. See, Neelam word is used as blue also. Neelam word is also used for black. Okay. So, like when they say Neelo Ghataha, their Neela Shabda is used for not blue. Pot is never blue. Pot means it is dark pot. But when Neelam Nabha we say, their Neela Shabda is used for blue sky. So, Purvapakshi is saying that to see that sky is blue, you need eyes. Only a person with eyes will have such experience, such pratiti. Nanu Neelam Nabha iti pratitihi chakshushmatah eva. Chakshushman. So someone who has eyes is called chakshushman. Chakshushmatah shashti. Of this person only, that pratiti is eva bhavati na andhasya. A blind person cannot know the blue sky. Okay, so what are you saying? He says, so there is anvaya vyatireka. Tatra chakshu satve tadrisha pratiti sattvam iti anvayah. When eyes are there, then tadrisha pratiti is there. Tadrisha pratiti means Neelam Nabha, this pratiti. Chakshu satve tadrisha pratiti sattvam iti anvayah. Chakshur abhave tadrisha pratiti abhava iti vyatireka. So when eyes are there, then I can see Neelam Nabha. When eyes are not there, I will not have this cognition of Neelam Nabha. Therefore, only in the presence of eyes this is possible. Iti vyatireka. Pratitischa. So what he is saying is that it is still Chakshusha Pratyaksha. He is not convinced it is Sakshi Pratyaksha. Pratitischa iyam yadi satya. If this pratiti is satya, tarhi ukta anvaya vyatirekau upapannau. If this pratiti is satyam, then this kind of anvaya vyatireka would work. Kintu akashasya rupavatvam syat. And also, Akasha will have Rupavan. Akashasya Rupavatvam means Akasha should have Rupa. Why? Because Neelam Nabha we are saying. So Akasha has a Rupa, Neelatva. And if you say Atha sa pratiti na satya kintu brahmaha, if you say such pratiti is, means such kind of cognition is not a real thing, it is only a Brahma, तर्हि देन् आरोपितस्य नीलरूपस्य ज्ञानार्थं चक्षुषो अपेक्षा there also, if you want, you can put avagraha. So for such pratiti also चक्षुषो अपेक्षा नीलरूपस्य ज्ञानार्थम इति अन्वय व्यतिरेकौ उपपन्नौ. So if it is satyam, then what will happen? Then we will prove that Akasha is Rupavan. And if it is Brahma also, still for that Brahma Jnanam also, Nila Rupa Jnanam, Anvaya Vyatireka will establish that eyes are required. Chakshusho Apeksha iti Anvaya Vyatireka Upapannau. Through Anvaya Vyatireka, this we will prove. Kintu, so this much is okay about Akasha. Neelam Nabha, he says, only the person who has eyes can know this. Person without eyes will never have Neelam Nabha Pratiti. Therefore, through Anvaya Vyatireka, we say eyes are needed. If you say this Pratiti is Satya, then Anvaya Vyatireka says it is Chakshusha Pratyaksha, Akasha will be Rupavatvam. If you say such Pratiti is Brahma, still Akasha is Chakshusha Pratyaksha only. Why? Because for Nila Rupa Jnana, you need eyes. Kintu Eka Rupavatya eva Rupantar Brahmo. Eka Rupavati means that which has one Rupa. In that, Rupantar Brahma is possible. That which is Nirupa, in Nirupa, another Rupa Brahma is not possible. So if you say Neelam Nabha, in this Neelatva is Brahma. Still, for that Brahma of Neelatva, another Rupa should be there. In place of that other Rupa, Brahma is giving me Neelatva idea. So you can't say it is Nirupa. How he gives Drashtanta. Yatha Shvete Shankhe Pita Rupa Brahmaha. So Shankha already has a Rupa. What is that Rupa? Shveta, Shuklatva. And in that there is Pita Rupatva Brahmaha. So one Rupa is there. Instead of that, I see another Rupa. So when I say Neelam Nabha, Nabha is there. Neelatva, let us say, if it is Brahma, like Pita Shankha, so some other Rupa should be there. So Akasha is not Nirupa. Yatha Shvete Shankhe Pita Rupa Brahma. Iti Akashasya Rupavatvam Durvaram. It is difficult for you now to eliminate Rupa in Akasha. So how did we come to this point now? See the thought process. And this is what, I think if you don't do this homework, like write down what steps have taken place and how did we come to this point from where we started. The whole discussion was that Prama Ashraya is what? So we said Pramata. Pramata is Vikari. So actually all Prama belongs to Chaitanya, but that Chaitanya is Pratibimbita in Antakarana. Therefore we say Prama Ashraya is Antakarana. Then he said, how can Chaitanya have Pratibimba? So in that we say, no, Chaitanya can have Pratibimba. He said it is Nirupa. Nirupa cannot have Pratibimba. So we said Nirupa, Akasha can have Pratibimba. So now he is trying to prove that Akasha is not Nirupa. Earlier he proved Akasha is, who he means Purvapakshi, he was trying to prove Akasha is Chakshu in Chakshur Indriya Grahya. We say it is Sakshi Pratyaksha. Now he is again saying that it should be Sarupa, not Nirupa. So as long as it is Rupavan, then it is not like Atma. So there is no Vyabhichara. So his Vyapti that Yatra Yatra Sarupyatvam Tatra Tatra or Yatra Yatra Sarupatvam Rupavatvam तदेव प्रतिबिंबितम नान्यथा. So tatra tatra pratibimbitatvam. Only when there is rupa, then pratibimba is possible. Atma does not have rupa, therefore Atma will not have pratibimba. So we are proving that there is vyabhichara in this vyapti. So just on the strength of proving Akasha, that if somehow we can prove that Akasha does not have rupa and still it has pratibimba, then we are okay, because Atma also need not have rupa and still can have pratibimba. So he is saying Akashasya rupavatvam durvaram. You will not be able to get rid of this idea that Akasha has rupa. Ubhayathapi rupavatvat. So in either case, whether it has Nila Rupa or it has some other Rupa and Nilatva is Brahma. In either case, Ubhayathapi Rupavatvat Indriya Grahyatvam Syat iti chet, and therefore it is Indriya Grahyam. So it is not Sakshi Pratyaksha, because it has Rupa, it will be Indriya Grahya. And if Rupa is, if Bimba is Indriya Grahya, then Pratibimba also will become Indriya Grahya. In this very interesting discussion, you see how much thinking has gone in. This requires Sukshma Buddhi. See, I will tell you, to do any gross sadhana. Gross sadhana means sadhana where I can use my sharira, I can use my karmendriya. That is sthula, is bahiranga sadhana. Like if somebody says, do parikrama, Narmada parikrama, it is physical sadhana. And you will go through physical difficulties and all. If somebody says, take dip in Gangaji 3 times every day, it is physical sadhana. Of course, you have good bhava. But that requires sharira, that requires karmendriya. Then there is sadhana where there is more jnanendriya. Like I constantly see Bhagavan, or I constantly listen to some like bhajans, etc. Or I also just go on listening to something, but I don't think. That is jnanendriya sadhana. This is purely at the level of buddhi. No sharira needed, no karmendriya involved, no jnanendriya involved. Only buddhi. Means other involvement is minimum. Physical body has to be there. Karmendriya have to be there, very quiet. Jnanendriya only is Shravana. Most of the work is done by buddhi. So this is called antaranga sadhana, sukshma sadhana. To get ready for this sukshma sadhana, one has to do lot of sadhana of bahiranga type in many janmas. Only then a person becomes ready for such things. Now you imagine the Acharya who has thought over this and the Acharya who wrote this tika. What will be his sukshma buddhi? We are having hard time in comprehending what is already written and is being explained. Imagine the one who wrote it original. How much sharpness of thinking he must have. And remember, this commentary is, whenever you write a commentary on a big Acharya's work, right? That commentary will be scrutinized by so many people. Means everybody is going to look at it so deeply. Nobody is going to take it lightly. When you say, on Siddhanta Bindu, I have written a commentary, you think people will just say, very good, very good. They will find 200 reasons why there is problem in this commentary. This is not right, that is not right. So many objections will be there. And this commentary, this Acharya has overcome all those things. So, unless there is extreme sattva, and Sukshmatva, both. Remember, those who do lot of karma kanda, they can also have sattva, but their buddhi will not have Sukshmatva. And those who do big crimes, they also have Sukshmatva, but they don't have sattva. Here we need sattva also and Sukshmatva also, purity also and sharpness of thinking. See, now the answer is given. Uchyate. Siddhanta is saying, Sa pratitir brahma eva. Sa ka pratiti? Sa pratiti means ka pratiti? Neelam nabha iti pratiti. Sa pratiti means the sky is blue. That pratiti. You note these things, when I explain, you note this, because sa pratiti, so sa will go with Neelam nabha iti. That pratiti is Brahma. That sky is blue is an illusion. We accept it. So he says, okay, I knew you will come back with that. Anyway, see. Aropitasya cha tasya Neela Rupasya. That Neela Rupam is Aropitam. Aropitasya cha tasya Neela Rupasya. But where Neela Rupa is Aropita? Not in Akasha. Na kevalam Akasham adhishthanam. Yena tasya rupavatvam swikaryam syat. He says, Neela Rupa is superimposition. But Neela Rupa is not superimposition in Akasha matra. Then, kintu aloka sahitam Akasham adhishthanam. Neela Rupa is superimposed where? Aloka sahita. So, in that Akasha where there is Prakasha. And that's why Neela Akasha is seen, Neelam Nabha, only during the daytime we see it blue. In the night time, we don't say it is blue sky. It is all dark. And as the darkness is there, like even if there is little light, at least we see something. When it is pitch dark and Amavasya, you can't see anything. So, Aloka Sahita Akasha is Adhishthanam for Rupa Brahma. Alokasya cha Rupavatvad Tatra Neela Rupa Brahma Upapadyate. And that Aloka which is having Rupa, Alokasya cha Rupavatvad, in that Aloka it has Rupa, this Brahma is there. So, this Brahma is not in Akasha. This Brahma is there in Aloka. Alokasya cha rupavatvat tatra Neela Rupa Brahma upapadyate. Tadetadaha. Now you see moolam. Etena Neelam Nabha ityadi vibhrame api chakshuranvaya vyatirekau vyakhyatau. In this way, if we accept that for the pratibimba akasha with aloka, salokasya sabhrasya cha akasha pratibimbasya grahanartham and adhisthana grahanartham cha chakshusho apekshanat. When we understand this, then eyes are required for saloka sabhra akasha pratibimba grahanartham, one. Second, adhisthana grahanartham. So, etena, by this, Neelam Nabha, this vibhrama, because he said through Chakshu Anvaya Vyatireka we prove. He said yes, Chakshu Anvaya Vyatireka is not for Akasha. Chakshu Anvaya Vyatireka is for Saloka Sabhra Akasha. For seeing cloud, you need eyes, not for space. For space, it is the abhava of Pruthivyadi, Samaniya Tattvam. Yathana, I will try to finish this. Yathana kevala rajjuhu sarpa brahmasya adhishthanam. Kintu andhakar avrita eva, only rajju is not sarpa brahmasya adhishthanam. Then andhakara avrita rajju. Rajju which has darkness, that is sarpa brahmasya adhishthanam. Because in bright light, rajju is there. Nobody is going to superimpose sarpa there. Tatha atra salokam akasham adhishthanam. What is the adhishthanam here of Neela Nabha Brahma? Saloka akasham. Salokam akasham adhishthanam. Iti तादृश अधिष्ठानांतर्गत आलोक ज्ञानार्थम आरोपित नील रूप ज्ञानार्थम च चक्षुः अपेक्षते. चक्षु अपेक्षा इज फॉर तादृश अधिष्ठानांतर्गत आलोक ज्ञानार्थम. वन इज फॉर द नॉलेज ऑफ आलोक एंड आरोपित नील रूप ज्ञानार्थम च. फॉर द सुपरइम्पोज्ड ब्लूनेस I need eyes, and for the light I need eyes, not for the akasha. चक्षुर अपेक्षते इति अन्वय व्यतिरेकौ न अनुपपन्नौ. So अन्वय व्यतिरेक is siddham. We are not refuting अन्वय व्यतिरेक of eyes, that you need eyes for Neelam Nabha Anubhava. Yes, but it is not for akasha. It is for that Neelatva, and it is for the aloka. न अनुपपन्नौ न अपि आकाशस्य रूपवत्व प्रसंग इति भाव. एंड देयरफॉर आकाश इज नॉट रूपवान. आकाशस्य रूपवत्व प्रसंग इज नॉट देयर इति भाव. तस्मात् देयरफॉर इन मूलम दैट प्रकरण इज कंक्लूडिंग तस्मात् चाक्षुष प्रतिबिंबम एव रूप सापेक्षम न अन्यदिति अवधेयम. देयरफॉर चाक्षुष प्रतिबिंबम रूप सापेक्षम, that which has रूpa, then its pratibimba is also chakshusha chakshusha pratyaksha pratibimba also. So chakshusha pratibimbam eva रूप सापेक्षम न अन्यद इति अवधेयम. See in the tika रूपवतः एव प्रतिबिंबम इति, and therefore that which has रूpa it will have pratibimba इति नियमः चाक्षुष प्रतिबिंब विषयक एव न सर्वविध प्रतिबिंब विषयक. सो ओनली दैट बिंब which has chakshus required, then that pratibimb also will need eyes. So this kind of rule is applicable only for chakshusha pratibimba vishayaka eva, na sarvavidha pratibimba vishayaka. So all kinds of pratibimba do not need eyes. So it is not samanya. Only those dravyas which are chakshusha dravya, their pratibimba is rupa sapeksha. Anya dravya, their pratibimba is not rupa sapeksha. Okay. So, rupavata eva pratibhimbam iti, the one which has rupa, that alone will have pratibimba iti niyamah. Chakshusha pratibimba vishayaka eva, na sarvavidha pratibimba vishayaka. In this way, this is completed. Now, Shruti Pramana will be given, which we will see in the next session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम.